Hi, I'm Bill Baker, Mayor candidate for Essex. I'm here to talk to you about my candidacy. I'm currently a Ward 3 councillor. My background, as you might be aware, is pretty extensive in terms of leadership and ability. My background was an executive at Boulevard Watch Company in Toronto. Subsequent to that, I worked for the Mayor's Office for City of Windsor. I was also a director at Windsor Airport, currently a councillor for Ward 3, and I also am the Director of Communications and Public Affairs for Leamington District Memorial Hospital. I sit on a number of boards in terms of Elk Energy, Chair of Personnel, and also on the Finance Committee. What's important in this election is in terms that I'm one of two actual candidates that are elected and understand the issues. And we've had a long term of existing issues that are still outstanding, and we need to focus on those. And while the current mayor is a great guy and is caring, the time for caring, just like the time for change, was some time ago. What we need to do is focus on revenue growth. We have opportunities in terms of increasing our revenue in both the industrial and commercial sectors. Our municipality needs to focus on growing these revenues. We have some lands that can be rezoned in the Essex Centre as well as in Harrow. This will allow us to attract our industrial sector to grow our revenue base. Essex Centre, for instance, has an opportunity in terms of its geographic positioning. It is in the centre of the county, has an opportunity to attract labor from all areas, from Windsor right through to Leamington. We are in discussion right now with some developers in terms of focusing on these opportunities. These opportunities will bring us advancement in our revenues. For Essex Centre, as a matter of fact, we have looked at selling some of our assets off. We were able to convince council to do that. And one of them is selling the old St. Michael's School in Essex, which provides us an opportunity to look at putting it back in the private sector. I've brought some people in to take a look at this, and the focus is on possibly turning that into a boutique hotel. That would create opportunity for Essex Centre as a sports facility. It is a sports town and would be able to attract major tournament events. That would also spur our development for the downtown area. In terms of both of our retail downtown centers, both are in need of major improvement. The focus on this would be to enhance our community improvement plan. We have this in place, and we need to meet with each of the business so there's a fair amount of uptake. In addition to that, we would also be focusing on our streetscaping initiatives for both Harrow and Essex Centre. These streetscaping initiatives will allow us to provide investment as well as for developers looking at our town. We have significant opportunity in terms of our municipality. Our municipality is a community of communities. It basically operates on one set of financial books, but has four specific subsidiaries. Each one of these have a particular focus in terms of Colchester with our harbors, Harrow and Colchester with the growing wine sector, McGregor, where we need to have a discussion with our partner municipalities for cost sharing, and Essex Centre for development and industrial growth. Each one of these areas have the specific focus in terms of where we need to increase our revenues. That is key number one. In terms of what I see opportunity for the future for Essex, I see us in terms of a municipality with diversification. We have tourism, we have industrial growth, and we have a great community in terms of volunteer. The volunteerism in our community have brought us in terms of many of our developments. I would be focusing on a Blue Ribbon Economic Development Panel, a youth and a seniors advisory committee. Together, we can change and grow Essex. So I'd ask you'll be receiving your ballots the first week of October, and on October 27th is Election Day. I would ask you to visit billbakerformayor.com to find out more about my background. And I would ask you to vote early and often and elect Bill Baker for mayor.